A Newaygo County couple is charged tonight in the shooting death of their 5-year-old grandson under a new state law. 5-year-old Braxton Dykstra was at their home in Garfield Township when his 6-year-old cousin found a gun and shot and killed him. 13 on your side's Kiara Patterson was at the Newaygo County Courthouse late this afternoon for the grandparents' arraignment. She joins us with details. Kiara.
Juliet, we were in court today as the grandmother charged in this case, Teresa Robart, faced a judge for the first time. Braxton's father says this is his family's first step to getting justice for his son.
We're getting closure. I know the charges. They're under the safe storage law that was passed on February 13th. But I do have some concerns.
Just 1 month after the death of 5-year-old Braxton Dykstra, on Thursday, Carl and Teresa Robart were charged under Michigan's new safe storage law that went into effect earlier this year. The grandparents each face one charge under Michigan's safe storage laws that were passed to protect children from accidental shootings. Last week, we spoke to Braxton's dad, Dominic, who says this whole incident could have been prevented if his son's grandparents were more attentive and if the gun had been stored safely.
I know everyone's not going to obey the law. That's just how it's going to be. But if you have children that you know are going to be present, make sure they're unloaded, put them up. If you don't have a safe, put them up. At least the least you can do if you don't have a safe or trigger locks or bolt locks, whatever, so be it. Just make sure they're unloaded and put away someplace high, where the children cannot get them.
In court Thursday, Teresa Robart showed no emotion. Her attorney told the judge that this whole incident was a mistake and that she didn't mean for it to happen. Robart is being held on a $50,000 bond. Braxton's dad says if anything comes from this tragedy, he wants people to hear the message that guns should be secure and out of reach of children.
I'm hoping that we can actually get justice for my son. 3 people need to be charged, not just 2. Like I said, I'll say it over and over and over again that mother is responsible for her children's actions. And like I said, her child took a life. So she should be held accountable at some cost.
The grandfather, Carl Robart, was arraigned before his wife this afternoon at the Newaygo County Courthouse. Juliet.
Kiara, thank you.